So, we previously recorded this, or we thought it was recording, but it didn't record. So all we did was we put on Moisturizer, which was the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer, and we put on the Dream Mousse by Maybelline in the color Honey Beige, and all of that will be in the description box. But yeah, so she just has her foundation on and some moisturizer, and that's all we have done for now. So next what I'm going to move on to is her eyes. People with oily eyelids, you might want to use a primer today, but since Flor's makeup usually stays pretty nicely, we won't be using one.
I am blessed.
Today we're going to be using everything from, can you see this? The Naked 2 Urban Decay palette. So to start off, we just want a nice, clean, matte base, and I'm using an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. It's just this one. Really simple. I'm going to be taking Foxy, which is the lightest color, all over the lid. Up to the brow bone. So I thought I'd zoom in, just so you guys can get a better picture of what we were doing. Next, on that same brush, we're going to take the color Half Baked,
Which is my favorite.
and we're going to put that on the inner 2/3 of her lid.
Actually, the whole Naked palette is my favorite.
And then, taking a blending brush, I'm just going to be using the Real Techniques base eyeshadow brush to blend, and blend that, so that there are no harsh edges. Then, just taking a nice fluffy angled brush, we're going to be taking Suspect. Always tap your brush. We're going to put that right in the crease. On top of that, we're going to use Tease, which is my favorite crease color. Just add subtle definition. Back on that crease. We're taking that all the way in her crease. Don't be afraid if that's a little messy. We always go back with the blending brush and blend out any harsh edges.
And clean up the job.
Now just to add a little bit more definition, I'm going to be taking a smaller brush. This is just the e.l.f. contour brush. It's really tiny point. And we're going to be using Busted. Look down for me. Not all the way. A little bit there. There we go. And then while she's looking straight ahead, just take Busted and put that right in the crease. Just to add some more depth to her crease. And again, like always, blend away. Then I'm going to have her look up And I'm also going to take Busted on a very small, flat shader brush and take that right on her lower lash line.
Wouldn't be surprised. I'm glad.
And don't be afraid to take this a little bit lower on the eye, because we are going for a more smoky, sultry look. And if it does look a bit messy, don't worry, we can always clean that up later with concealer. And then on a small angled brush, take Blackout. Look up for me. And then just take that right along the lash line. And then once you have those two on, you just blend it. And then using the brush that comes in the Naked palette, you're going to take Booty Call and put that right under her highest point. And then I'm going to take a brown liner instead of a black one. And this is by Prestige. It's a soft blend kohl liner in the color Havana. This on her waterline. And then taking a black cream liner, this is just a cream liner by e.l.f., and an eyeliner brush. This is the Real Techniques Pixel Point eyeliner brush. Just take a hit. And take it. As close to the lashes as possible. Yeah. In the corner. And then we're going to wing it out. And for you ladies that want to know how to wing it out, could you open your eye please? Just follow the natural line of your eye. So however your waterline goes, just follow that natural line. Make a little line there, and then connect.
Connecting the dot.
Once you're done with the liner, you curl her lashes. So look down for me. So I've already done mascara on one eye. and I'm going to do mascara on the other. And I always hear a lot of my friends and a lot of clients and complaining about how they do their mascara, and when they go to do their bottom lashes, after doing the top ones, they get mascara on top of their lid all over that eyeshadow that they just did. So what I always do is I start with the bottom ones first, that way you don't get any on the top, because your top lashes are clean. Oh, and I'm using the Revlon Grow Luscious Plumping Mascara.
Which is amazing. I personally really like it and I recommend it.
At this time you can apply false lashes if you want, but since Flor was blessed with beautiful, fabulous lashes, we're not going to. The last thing on the eyes that I'm going to do is her brows. And let me tell you, Flor loves a good brow.
That I do.
So first I'm just going to brush her brows using rude. Using a lash brow groomer by Real Techniques. And for her brows, I'm going to be using the Milani Brow Fix and the Real Techniques brow brush. It's just an angled brush. Any angled brush will do. Now that her brow powder's on, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in the color... This doesn't have the color.
It's not the darkest one, it's the medium brown. So if you guys ever go.
It'll be in the description box.
Sephora has it. That's where I purchased mine.
You just want to brush this right over her brows.
You can always use just a simple clear mascara, brown mascara if you like. It'll work just about the same. I think even Avon has a tinted eyebrow groomer, so.
So now that we're all done with the eyes, we're going to go in and conceal whatever we need to conceal. So first we're going to conceal under her eyes, and for that we're going to be using Milani's Secret Covered Concealer in the shade Medium. I'm just going to put this on the back of my hand, warm it up a bit, then take a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. It is the most perfect concealer brush I've ever used. I'll put this right under her eyes. And this will also help clean up anything that we may have done.
Such as fallout, mascara that gets stuck there sometimes. Or
Cleaning up the edges.
and always make sure to blend under. And on concealer, it's good to always get like one shade under, don't go crazy.
And if you're going to use concealer for any blemishes, stick with your actual skin tone color, because if you use a lighter color, it may highlight those blemishes, and you don't want that happening. Now that her skin's all nice and perfected, we are going to be using a setting powder so that the makeup doesn't move, especially now that it's summer. It might move, you might feel it sweating off. So you can always use a translucent powder if you want.
The most amazing translucent powder would be Makeup Forever's HD translucent powder. That works amazing. So if you're going to do like makeup for prom, any big event, works great.
I'm just going to take this on a big fluffy brush. This is the Real Techniques multitask brush. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a big fan of the Real Techniques brushes. Samantha Chapman, one of the Pixie Woo girls, which is another beauty channel here. And I'm just going to block this all over the face, not in any swirly motion so that we don't disrupt any of the makeup that we've already applied. This just helps set the makeup and reduces any unwanted shine that you have. Now we're going to move on to contour.
My favorite.
And we're going to be using the Sun to Sun All Over Bronzing Powder by, I believe this is NYC, in 718A Bronze Mist. Unfortunately, it's broken on one side, so we're going to use this color.
What happens when you leave your makeup in your bag?
And I'm going to take this on a Real Techniques contour brush, which is just the most perfect size for contour. You want to take this on the back of the cheeks and work your way forward. Now that we've contoured her face, we're going to highlight, and I'm going to take this Dior Highlight and Blush Duo in Beige Rose. I'm not going to use the blush side, I'm going to use the highlight side, which is this shimmery side right here. Take that right on the tops of her cheekbones. So now that we're all contoured and highlighted, we're going to take a CoverGirl Cheekers blush in the color Sierra Sands on just any cheek brush. This is the e.l.f. blush brush. We're going to take that on the tops of the cheekbones, working our way to the back of the cheek. After that, we're going to put on lipstick with a nice with a nice lip brush. This is the Real Techniques Detailer brush, which I think is perfect for lips. And I'm going to be using a Sally Hansen Natural Beauty Comfort Lip Color in the color Champagne Rose. And then for the finishing touch, we're just going to be using this Sephora lip gloss in the color 37 Candy Pink. And that is our makeup look for today. We hope you like it. We are the FM Stylists, and we will see you later. Comment, subscribe, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter.
I think that's about all pages we have
So
currently.
far. And tell us what you want to see next. And thumbs up this video if you like it, favorite it, all that good stuff. And we will see
Tell
you
your
guys.
friends.
We will see you guys later.